This wolf became pregnant with the wolf king's child, but was mercilessly abandoned by the wolf pack. Because she was not the wolf queen, the fact that she was carrying the wolf king's offspring would never be accepted in the monogamous wolf pack society. Moreover, the true alpha female was also pregnant at the time. So, under the wolf king's tacit approval, the mother wolf, Sida, was driven out of the pack, pregnant and without the protection of the pack. It became incredibly difficult for her to find food. Thus, Sida had no choice but to scavenge for carrion, left by other predators on the beach. Meanwhile, the alpha female, also pregnant, had already found a reliable and hidden tree hole to give birth in. She didn't have to worry about food, because her wolf king husband would return with prey. But Sida had not yet found a suitable den. She still had to endure harsh conditions every day. After a storm, early one morning, Sida arrived at the beach. Soon, she caught the scent of food. It was a sea otter that had just died. However, before she could eat much, the wolf king from her old pack, also the father of her unborn pups, appeared. But faced with the pregnant wolf carrying his own flesh and blood, the wolf king did not intend to share the meal with her. So, Sida could only pick up a small piece of meat and quietly leave. 3 months later, the alpha female successfully gave birth to 2 cubs. After confirming the surroundings were safe, the 2 pups ventured out of the den for the first time. They were still very weak. If other predators discovered them, they would likely be devoured as prey. So the alpha female had to stay close to the pups at all times. Sida also successfully gave birth to her cubs, but in order to find food, she had to leave them alone in the den often. Sida hadn't found any food for an entire day. If this continued, both she and her cubs would face death. So, Sida made a very bold decision. She headed toward the forest where the alpha female's den was located. To avoid being discovered by the alpha female, Sida moved very carefully with every step. When she quietly neared the den entrance, she slowed her pace even more. However, just as Sida was about to enter the den, the alpha female suddenly appeared and immediately issued a clear warning to her. But in front of the alpha female, Sida acted very submissively. So, the alpha female did not attack her. The next day, an unexpected turn of events occurred. The alpha female actually left the den voluntarily. Not long after, Sida crawled out of the den. Now, she took on the responsibility of caring for the 4 pups. These 2 mothers, once enemies, seemed to have reached some kind of unspoken agreement and began raising their offspring together.